Can I quickly say happy birthday?
You can.
Yes, because I think in time zone wise, it's technically your birthday now.
It's my birthday in America, actually.
Yeah, well, congratulations, and you're working. That is how committed you are to the band.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you just drew the short straw. I'm tipping you drew the short straw. Well, you know what? What a great birthday present to have is that you get to release the brand new single, right?
I know, yeah. I'm so excited about it.
We spoke about it in Melbourne a couple of weeks ago, and you said for this second record, it was completely different process from the first, right?
Yeah, the second album was like we got a house in LA and lived all together as a band, and over like the course of 3 months, just kind of made, exactly what we were feeling and put it all in, 12 to, however many songs it's going to be, like 12 or 15 or 20 or however many songs they're going to be all up with the deluxe and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But it was very different to the first album, I think. The first album was all over the place. Like, it took about 2 years, like, with a song here and a song there, a song everywhere. And, it's much more personal. I think the songs stand for a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I didn't like the first album. I love the first album.
I love the first album too. I felt like it was a baby,
Yeah.
and I feel like it's like your first. And you sometimes maybe I'll do it differently the second time, but for the first time, it's
the second baby.
Yeah, it's a pretty damn good baby. I mean, I wouldn't talk it down if I was you. I think it did quite well.
Yeah.
I think it did quite well. I have to say, like, obviously it is your birthday, and has Mum called? Did Mum call in Australian time? Have you received any gifts yet? Being a super famous rock star, I would expect lots of designer label gifts come your way these days.
I got a lot of Australian text at Australian time. So I've got a box of donuts from the lovely Capitol Records.
High five, Capitol. Surely you made them enough money that you could have got more than a box of donuts. Anyway.
They're pretty good donuts.
Okay, good. All right, then as long as they're not like cheap, cheap donuts, good donuts, I'm happy to have good donuts, right? Did any of the boys get you? What is protocol in the band? Do you get each other a gift, or is it a no-go zone with the present giving?
I think in the band with gift giving, we kind of just don't a lot of the time.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like we're always together all the time, and it would just be annoying to get gifts. And if none of us get any gifts at any time, no gifts. We've got to hang.
Luke from 5 Seconds of Summer on the show tonight. The brand new song, it's called She's Kinda Hot. It's out now. Can I ask, who is she? Is she a metaphor, like she looks so perfect? Is it a she for anyone in particular in the group?
It's not. It's not really. I think it's not particularly about a she throughout the whole song. It's kind of a confusing song. It has like a different message. I think the She's Kinda Hot bit is more of like a tongue-in-cheek thing.
Sure. Is there anyone you currently find kind of hot? Is the relationship status still single?
Smallsy, I find you kind of hot.
And you know what? Right back at you. Right back at you, big boy. You've always had a soft spot in my heart since the very beginning.
I'm not sure if that's a compliment.
No, I believe big boy was probably the wrong choice of words. I just right back at you. Right back at you is what I'm saying. I was trying to get in a roundabout way to ask, is there a lady in your life? But if there's no lady, you can say no lady. If you want to say no comment, feel like saying no comment. It's totally up to you.
There's no lady at this point in my life.
You're too busy, right? You're too busy. You don't want to get married. You don't want to settle down. You don't want to have kids. You just want to be out there playing rock shows, right?
Yeah, I think that's my life at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, no lady friends, or maybe lots of lady friends. Not that I'm implying that. You just have the potential to do whatever you want because you're in a rock band. All right, before we wrap this up, I want to play a quick game of Shoot, Shag, or Marry. It's the She's Kinda Hot edition. I have chosen 3 hot leading ladies. You have to shoot one, have to shag one, have to marry one. Here we go. Taylor Swift, Kendall Jenner, or Ariana Grande. Now, I know you've been in a taxi cab a few times with Kendall Jenner. Don't know how that even happened or if that's even your real life at the moment. However, shoot, shag, or marry. Can you do it for me? The She's Kinda Hot edition.
I've not met Ariana, so I'm going to have to shoot her.
Great.
Unfortunately.
All right.
Not a sentence I thought I'd say.
No.
But,
shagging Kendall Jenner
Ariana.
or shagging Taylor Swift? And which one do you choose to marry?
I'm gonna marry Cheese Whizzle, I think.
Oh, of
I'm
course.
gonna do that.
Of course, because you could send her out to work and you'd never have to sing another day in your life. She literally...
Stay at home, Dad.
You could be a stay-at-home. That's exactly what you could be doing. I just wanted to say congratulations to you. Congratulations to the rest of the boys. The new song is amazing. It's on iTunes right now. People
you.
can grab a copy of it. You loved, obviously, coming home a couple of weeks ago, playing sold-out shows around the country. Did you end up selling out Perth after Ash put out that very emotive plea saying that it didn't look perfect playing to a half-empty arena? Did everything turn out all right?
It turned out wonderfully.
That's what I like to hear. Is there any more shows planned down under? I know the world is probably going crazy for you boys at the moment, but is there a chance for you at least to come back home maybe at some stage and chill out and relax?
Yeah, we'll come back throughout this year, like for little bits and like just have time off. But next year we'll be back for shows. You know, we'll come back for Christmas, I'm sure.
Nice.
As
Well,
you know, next year we'll probably do a tour.
Big love to you, Luke, man. Thanks so much for being on the show. Happy birthday. Thank you for taking time out with your coffee and your donuts and the single dropping right now. She's kind of hot. I appreciate you being on, dude.
Thanks, man. Thank you so much. Thanks for playing.